Last week in Dancing on Wheels, mother of one, Di Morgan-Hill, and world champion swimmer Mark Foster did their first Latin dance and wowed the judges.
That was superb. Loved it. Loved it.
Care worker James O'Shea and TV presenter Caroline Flack also danced the Paso Doble, but the judges were not impressed.
I don't think you've put the time into this routine.
Don't get complacent. Don't think it's in the bag.
But James and Caroline avoided the dance-off, and that left the two weakest couples going head-to-head.
I am going to go with my heart. That is Harry and Michelle.
In a shock decision, the judges eliminated Simone Milani and Hollyoaks actor Kevin Saker. And that meant Harry Moore and his partner, actress and singer Michelle Gale, survived to compete again this week.
I myself didn't think I was going to be lasting this long, and I think the others must be thinking now that we're definite contenders.
It's the morning after last week's performance, and there's no let-up.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning. How you doing?
And then there were three. All right. Incredible show. Harry, you were the whole show.
Harry, 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 Harry.
I really don't know what to say. That was one of the most emotional experiences I've ever had in my life. It pushes me to want to do even more now. So I thank you for that.
Oh, thank you too, Brian.
Mark and Di, great job. Thought it was fabulous. The judges said they wanted you to do Latin, and then you came back and did Latin, and they said you should stick to ballroom. So I don't know what to do to please them. James and Carolyn.
Brian.
Now, Carolyn, I thought you danced quite well. But here's the thing. I don't feel like you're at where you could be at right now. And I'm saying this really nice right now. I'm not saying how I'd like to say it.
How'd you like to say it?
I'd like to say, girl, get your shit together. Work harder. Let's go. You're doing the least amount of work. You gotta take it to another level. Yeah? More. I want more. This week is the semifinal. And bottom line this week, the couples need to understand that they have to dedicate more time than they have in the past. I'd like to continue to step it up this week. And I want to continue to challenge not only the competitors, but myself as well, to come up with more challenging routines.
This week, Brian's chosen a different dance for each of the couples. Harry and Michelle Gale will dance the Samba.
Last week they did a dance that was very romantic and told the story of love and beautiful, and this week it's just gonna all be about fire and sex and passion.
After Latin last week, Di and Mark Foster are going back to ballroom.
Mark and Di are gonna be dancing a slow waltz this week, which is a beautiful, beautiful romantic dance. It's going to suit them very well. We're going to try to get them to tell a little bit more of the story.
And James and Caroline Flack will be dancing the salsa.
Salsa has a lot of intricate arm movements. So I gave it to James and Caroline, who I think are capable of creating a lot of exciting choreography, which is my goal with them this week.
But Brian's tough words in this week's briefing have hit a raw nerve with Caroline.
If I get told one more time that I'm not putting effort in, I don't know what much more to do.
But that doesn't motivate you.
It doesn't motivate me at all. It doesn't motivate me when people tell me I'm not putting effort in. It's like, you don't know what effort I'm putting in. You only can see what you think I'm putting in. You don't know what else I'm doing after I leave this arena.
James and Caroline sailed through their first two performances.
Hello, Carrie.
Even when Caroline was ill during the second week, they managed to shine.
I think it was wonderful. I really enjoyed it.
I thought you were both superb on the dance floor.
Brilliant. I loved it.
Lovely.
He said it was the best performance of the night.
Amazing.
So I was shocked.
I was totally shocked.
But last week, the judges sensed complacency and a lack of effort.
I don't think you put the time into this routine. I know what you can do. I know what you can do. I think you should be coming out and wowing us.
It's frustrating to know that James and Caroline aren't reaching their maximum potential. They have the potential to be outstanding at this. and I'd like to make sure that they're giving it their all. And I hope that I got through to them during the debriefing, that they understand that there's a lot more that they can do.
As well as taking part in the competition, Caroline has taken on a new responsibility.
I only got Ralph yesterday, and I felt too bad leaving him at home on his first day in the house. So I was advised by a puppy trainer to put him in this. And this is where Ralph is going to have to stay during our rehearsals today. Oh, is he doing a wee? Stop him. He's doing a poo! Oh, no! Ralph! No, naughty. Naughty. Very naughty. Very naughty.
Caroline has also recently moved home.
I've been homeless for 3 months because I broke up with my boyfriend and we had to move out of our flat, so I've been kind of staying on someone's sofa for 3 months. I actually came into this show in quite a weird time, I think. So I feel like now I feel a bit more ready that I can focus again.
But Caroline is yet to prove to choreographer Brian that she's taking this competition seriously.
Cute little dog. Will that help Caroline to be more focused? I don't know. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3.
James and Caroline's dance this week is the salsa. It's their most complicated routine so far.
Salsa is one of the most famous dances around the world. It has a lot of crazy moves, drops, tricks, you know, just out of this world. And obviously we're trying to push the boundaries and really get something interesting into this routine.
So you can't try to grab his hand. You have to offer your hand for him to take it. Okay, now you need to agree. How are we taking the hand? You need to stay still until he finishes his spin.
Please wait a second time.
Okay, stop. That has to be very precise there. I'm telling you, Carrie, you need to pay attention to where James is so that you're in coordination.
Right.
Okay. And you're getting all defensive for no reason.
Can we just practice though? Just go over it and we get it, yeah?
Carolyn's going through a tough time in her life. She's dealing with a lot of personal issues that happened to go on during the show. But what's great about her is, you know, not only is she naturally talented, but she's taken all of the shit that she's dealing with in her life, and she's put it aside, and she comes in and she works, and I'm impressed with her.
1, 2, 3.
After their chat, Caroline's beginning to accept Brian's way of doing things.
This could end up being the highlight of the whole show. I mean, the blow people away. Yeah? I'm excited.
The one thing I know about Brian is all you've got to do is listen. Doesn't matter what you say. You know, he wouldn't listen if my mum stuck up a tree. She's been there for 3 days. I've been trying to get her down. He'd be like, I don't need your excuses. Your mum can stay up the tree. Yeah, it doesn't matter what's happened. You can't answer back to Brian.